Your Excellency.
Minister.
Okay. Name card.
You know where Minister. Okay, so then that's a study from there. It's them, like I say, you see them.
Steve.
What, so he speaks and you interpret?
Yes, Your Excellency. 말씀하시죠.
먼저 이렇게 초대해 주셔서 감사하고요. 나이지리아가 저는 처음이지만 40년 동안 우리 나이지리아하고 대우는 협력 관계를 잘 유지해 왔었습니다.
Good afternoon, Your Excellency, Minister, FCT, Minister, Petroleum and Resources, and also respectable officials, ladies, gentlemen. Thank you very much for invitation to us, and I would like to express our deep gratitude for sharing us a time to meet you here, Your Excellency. And as you may know, Daewoo has outstanding and continuous relationship with Nigeria for 45 years. And even though his visit is the first time in Nigeria, he is ready to hear the demands of the nation and the demands of the ministries also. And then he is very ready to coordinate and incorporate the policies of the ministers.
작년에 이제 이 전 대통령님 모셨었을 때 한국에서 우리가 정유 사업을 지금 공사를 지금 하고 있는데 우리는 이제 그 이전 대우하고 틀리게 제가 인수한으로는 투자에도 관심이 많아서 직접 오게 됐습니다.
As you may know, last year he has a meeting with your former president in Korea, and then he has some valuable discussion about some new business in Nigeria, apart from the construction and also the plant business in Nigeria as well. So this time is a good opportunity for him to discuss about some new investment in Nigeria, especially in Abuja side.
아부자라는 도시에 와서 보니까 제가 상상했던 것보다 훨씬 그 역동적이고 앞으로의 그 국제적인 세계적인 도시가 될 가능성을 보고 느꼈습니다.
He saw a bright future of Abuja under the leadership of ministers, outstanding achievement, and he feels that very active and more bright futures can be estimated and expected with the cooperation between the parties.
그 잠깐 사이에도 한 2개 기업 정도 그리고 우리 파트너들하고도 회의를 많이 했었는데 꼭 나이지리아에서 특히 아부자에서 투자해서 사업을 할 수 있는 그런 사업을 꼭 진행해 보도록 하겠습니다.
He would like to express his active will to achieve a kind of successful story in Abuja because he just had a meeting with several companies and several entities here in Abuja, and he saw a feasibility, and then he is ready to invest some facilities in Abuja.
우리 장관님께서 많이 도와주시고 꼭 그 대우하고 나이지리아 또 나이지리아하고 그 대한민국 좋은 관계를 꾸준히 이어가면서 좋은 그런 파트너십과 또 그 우리 기업이 나이지리아에서 꼭 좋은 회사로서의 모습을 계속 보이도록 하겠습니다.
He would like to have a continuously aggressive and then also positive relationship between Korea and Nigeria, and then also Nigerian companies, and then Daewoo Construction. So that we can just keep bright futures continuously as we have done here before.
다시 한번 너무너무 감사하고 예, 고맙습니다. Thank you.
Thank you very much for this invitation, and thank you very much for sharing us the time again. Deeply appreciate it.
Thank you, the Managing Director and members of your team, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. We express our appreciation and thanks to you for this wonderful visit.
그 방문해 주셔서 대단히 감사하다는 말씀.
South Korea and Nigeria has always had a good, robust relationship. I do know as a Minister of State, I visited Korea. I visited when we were trying to have a partnership of vocational education. I visited Samsung and I visited LG in South Korea. So I know that we have had a good relationship between Nigeria and South Korea, and that relationship is our prayer it continues in that robust way.
교육 관련 프로그램 뭐 진행을 위해서 한국을 여러 번 방문했었고, 그래서 한국하고 나이지리아는 굉장히 좋은 우호 관계에 있다는 걸 잘 알고 있다고 하십니다.
When I was governor of Rivers State, I know that Daewoo is in Rivers, and they were part of the 27 contract. So we did everything for them to have the environment conducive for them to carry out their job. And I will not hesitate in Abuja too.
그 트레인 세븐 그 계약 당시에도 리버스 주지사로 계셨었고 해서 그러한 관계도 잘 알고 계시고 아부자에서도 똑같이 그런 식으로 충분히 서포트를 하실 수 있다고 말씀하십니다.
And by the grace of God, today I'm here as the FCT Minister, and you are aware that the President had indicated severally his interest has opened up for investment in Nigeria. Every bottleneck that stores investment, President has been able to take away those bottlenecks to allow investors to come in.
그래서 FCT 장관으로서 아부자에 투자할 수 있는 게 굉장히 환영하고 있고, 물론 저 장관뿐만 아니라 대통령 등등 여러 리더십들이 그걸 계속 서포트해주고 있고 계속 장려하고 있다는 말씀.
So for us, the prayer is to see that we realize the a priority agenda for Mr. President, particularly as regards employment, which is key. So for FCT, we are really willing to cooperate with which area we want us to partner. Is it in terms of automobile? Is it in terms of skill acquisition, which we are interested? Or is it in terms of any other thing you think that of interest that will expand the economy of Abuja? We are willing. If it is to give you land, we are willing to do that. And that we don't have much obstacles, unlike before. The present administration is business all the way. Anything that will open the economy, anything that will expand the economy, anything that will bring job creation, that is what we are in for. And so we will not allow this opportunity to go. We want to catch a bait and see that something materializes.
뭐 일단은 고용 문제가 가장 심각하고요. FCT 마찬가지고요. 그래서 뭐 자동차 산업이 됐든 뭐가 됐든 굉장히 오픈돼 있고 어떤 식으로 투자가 돼서 고용 창출이 이루어진다 그러면 거기에 대해서 충분히 지원을 할 의사가 있다.
I don't believe in just my principle, my policy has always been look. We must concretize everything we are talking about, not just this visit. That we are willing to partner. At the end of the day, we don't see anything. Let us be practical and say, look, which area that we're going to. Do we need to visit Daewoo in South Korea and see how we can sign memorandum of understanding, and then what so that everybody will know this is what we are agreeing, this is what we are going for, this is what you are coming for, and then we make sure at the end of the day it is achievable. But I'm not a photo show. Or that the chairman of Daewoo came, and then it's everywhere. Oh, the chairman of Daewoo came. What did you achieve from chairman of Daewoo? So no, there was so they can yes.
뭐 지금 뭐 방문해 주셔서 감사하고 하지만 이 기회가 아까 전에 잠깐 말씀드린 꼭 기회를 잡고 싶다는 말씀을 하셨었고, 그리고 그냥 이렇게 포토샵에서 이렇게 포토라인에서 그 사진이나 찍고 이런 만남이 아니고 계속해서 실질적이고 또 뭔가 결과가 나오는 이런 만남이 되고 싶다는 말씀을 하시고요. 필요하면은 어떤 분야가 됐든 MOU를 체결해서라도 앞으로 조금씩 전진하는 모습을 좀 보여줬으면 좋겠다는 말씀을 하십니다.
So we want to know that. So I thank you for that. So that we want to know, so that we'll continue from there.
그래서 뭐 다시 한번 감사드리고 뭔가 또 제안하실 게 있으시면 잘 하시겠죠.
대우를 제가 인수한 지가 2년 반이 됐는데 그 전에 대우는 이렇게 플랜트 아니면 그 PPP 이런 공사를 수주만 했었습니다.
Basically, after merging our company by himself 2 years back, the policy of company has been changed a lot. Until now, we have been focused on the EPC contract only, but now he is more focusing on other investment chances as well. So that is going to be a good opportunity between you and us to do something here in Nigeria.
That what I was saying was, so what are you looking at? What are you looking
To
at?
clarify. For
Yeah.
example, we have been to see the Centenary City,
Okay.
we have been to see the Jabi Lake Mall, and we are at the transfer field. And we realized that the whole of Abuja, they have only one transfer field. One transfer field.
Yes, yes.
근데 이제 제가 대우를 인수한으로는 이미 미국에는 투자 결정을 해서 뉴저지에는 그 돈이 지금 미국으로 들어갔고,
He has already invested in there is a good samples in the United States. Already he just invested some amount of fund to the United States already.
캐나다에는 지금 이미 또 캐나다에도 내년 초에 또 투자가 들어갈 계획이고,
He is planning to more investigation for Canadian countries as well.
이미 이제 베트남은 지금 큰 사업을 하고 있는데 이 기회의 땅인 나이지리아에서 꼭 그 하고 싶고 아부자에서 하고 싶어서 어제 우리가 회의를 했는데도 불구하고 너무 분위기도 좋고 꼭 여기서 사업을 실행하기 위해서 왔기 때문에 MOU보다 더 중요한 거는 나의 의지를 가지면 무조건 진행을 합니다.
He has already continued the investment to Vietnam, but apart from those countries, he saw more opportunities in Nigeria, and he think that his will and then his strong intention is more stronger. I mean, stronger than other MOUs and other writings. Once he has a strong intention, that is going to be the sole determination by himself to invest something. So he's trying to just figure out what kind of investment is going to be proper throughout the various meetings with partners, also with the governors and the government officials as well. So he's going to determine it soon, but still we are under review what kind of investment is going to be effective to meet the demands of the country.
Well, we're talking about FCT. We're not talking about Nigeria in general. Already into oil pipelines and this and that, into gas pipeline of this and that. Now, we are talking about FCT. FCT appears to be one of the best things we can do is tourism.
Tourism.
Yeah, and in that case, the only star hotel here we can talk about, if I thought it's called a star hotel, is a Transcorp. So there's no competition, nothing. So if, like I said, it is important that we discuss and people know that something will come out of that discussion. Having general interest to invest in Nigeria is not. It does a general statement. For me, as FCT of Abuja, my interest is I'm going to develop Abuja the more to make it more attractive as a tourist center. So if you say that, okay, we want to invest in tourism, we want to build a 5-star hotel, which road are we going to play? We can look, to assure you we are ready. We're not going to give you land to sell or whatever. We'll give you a land. What expanse of land do you need? And then we'll ask you, well, how many years do you think you'll be able to develop this 5-star hotel? And which choice do you want to? So these are the things we like to do. Like I said, general statement of Nigeria has a greater future. We know Nigeria has a greater future. And let us start to particularize that future. But not general statement that Nigeria, no. We know that we have a greater future. We know that. We don't need a society to tell us that.
그 해답정지에서 얘기하자면 아부자가 어떤 그 나이지리아 전체 관광의 좀 중심지 역할을 했으면 좋겠는데 뭐 아시다시피 여기에 뭐 그런 시설들 관광 시설들이 많지도 않고 특히 호텔 같은 경우도 트랜스코프 5스타 호텔이라는 게 트랜스코프 하나밖에 없고 그래서 그런 쪽에 시설 투자가 되면 충분히 그리고 뭐 필요한 땅이 있거나 이러면 충분히 마련해 줄 수도 있고 정부 차원에서 또 그런 것들을 좀 고민을 해주시면은 아부자가 앞으로 이 나이지리아 전체 지금까지는 뭐 나이지리아 그렇게 방문하는 사람들이 많지 않았지만 지금은 나이지리아 전체를 커버하는 그 관광 중심지로서 아부자 그런 역할을 할 수 있지 않겠느냐 해서 그런 부분에서 많이 좀 고민을 좀 해주십사고 말씀을 하십니다.
그렇지 않아도 그 문제 그런 좋은 것을 해주면 빠른 시일 내에 검토해가지고 좋은 결과물을 맺을 수 있도록 저는 이 법인장에게 많은 힘을 실어줘요. 제가 지금 다 이렇게 법인장들을 이렇게 선임을 하면 거기에다 저 권한도 줍니다. 그래서 결정 권한까지 줄 수는 없지만 거의 빠른 시일에 제가 또 방문해서 결정을 내릴 수 있도록 그 우리 주지사께서 좋은 그런 부지나 또 좋은 그렇게 행정을 도와주시기만 한다면 빠른 시일 내에 저희들이 투자하도록 하겠습니다.
He agreed with our MD of the operation in Nigeria to study immediately and then make it effective with a great support of the government and from the Minister, Your Excellency too. And then he is trying to expedite all this kind of procedure with your guidance.
Okay, that would be very interesting for our people to do, and that would mean that we're also going to write to you so that we can concretize maybe. We'll make sure that before the end of the year, we should be able to visit Korea, particularly the Daewoo. So we'll let the ambassador of Korea to let him know when we feel and then write to you as the managing director, so we'll be able to fine-tune it. That's the only way I'll be very happy that something we can take home. Not, because what we have found out in most of the people who come from the West, the overseas, is that everybody wants us to invest. At the end of the day, we have not gotten anything. So let this job be shown that the chairman of the WU came and to show other people that the true a man who loves Nigeria, who means well for Nigeria, just like he saw in his vision that there are greater things to come for Nigeria and been able to practicalize it. So this will be very interesting to be sharing news for the people of Abuja, and I can tell you we are ready.
Thank you.
We are ready. I will next one when you get the letter, tell the director of lands. We have very good sites. You can make choice.
Can I forward that message to
Yes,
you?
yes.
그 대호 회장님께서 왔다 가시는데 뭐 아무것도 없고 그냥 그걸로 끝나는 것보다는 금년 내로 해서 뭔가 결실을 맺을 수 있도록 바로 레터도 발급해서 어떤 식으로 좀 진행하자라는 가이던스 안내도 좀 해줄 거고요. 그리고 가급적이면 한국을 방문해서 회장님과 좀 더 깊은 얘기도 하고 어떤 식으로 투자를 이어갈 건지에 대해서 좀 더 깊게 협의를 좀 하셨으면 좋겠다고 말씀을 하십니다. 뭐 여하튼 이번에 강한 의지가 있으신 거는 예, 뭐 이게 그냥 사진 찍고 악수하고 이렇게 끝나는 자리가 아니고 뭔가 강하게 뭔가 진행이 됐으면 좋겠다는 말씀을 하십니다.
시간적인 여유는 좀 없는데 그럼에도 불구하고 이게 꼭 올해로 못을 박지 마시고 좋은 사업만 있으면 아까 임팩트 있게 제가 우리 그 법인장에게 하라고 했으니까 한번 우리 제가 갔던 곳에 투자를 하기로 한다 그러면 하긴 하는데 그래도 이렇게 또 시스템이라는 게 있으니까 근데 그 시스템을 어느 정도는 무시하고라도 아부자에 꼭 하도록 하겠습니다.
Even though there will be a lot of challenges for doing the Daewoo Nigeria operation here, so he's going to support all the procedures in this country.
What challenges do you envisage?
Such as, there is a systems internally in our company as well, but we can overcome it and we can expedite it.
최대한 빨리.
So he's going to support it and fully support this procedure to be realized as soon as possible, immediately. And also on behalf of our chairman, our company, our managing director of Daewoo Nigeria operation, he's here. So he's going to fully follow all the procedures. And also our chairman as well. So we are really willing to support this as soon as possible, compliant with the compliance to your demands and guidance.
All those will be taken care of by us. Everything internal, the land, the approvals, everything, you can be assured. The moment we will sign the memorandum of understanding and then we agree, everything will hand it over to you. So it is not, that's why any impediment is from you. No impediment will come from us. Because like I said, Mr. President has made it easy. In fact, this afternoon we have a meeting with the villa on ease of doing business. So it is the policy of government to, remove all obstacles of businesses so that investors can come and have the confidence. The President has said you can bring your money the way you want it, you can take away the money anytime you want. It's not like the previous administration. This is an administration that focuses on business, that will grow the country, that will create jobs for the country. I mean, I'm looking at if you have such a 5-star hotel, that the number of employment to generate, the revenue to generate, and with the it will expand Abuja. I would have said, okay, the Millennium Center, that would have been on PPP, But I want you to develop something that you can say this is what they would do.
Exactly.
This is what they would do. So that's why I'm concentrating on the 5-star. With your students now, you can finish a 5-star hotel in 34 years.
하여튼 그 정당이나 정파가 이런 거 관계없이 좀 더 나아가서는 그 행정구역을 좀 더 넓히는 부분에 있어서 굉장히 관심이 많기 때문에 대우가 투자를 하고 투자를 회수하는 그런 과정에 있어서 크게 문제가 없을 것이고 여러 그렇게 진행한 거에 대해서 행정적인 문제나 행정적인 것들이 있으면은 충분히 본인이 앞서서 다 풀어주시겠다고.
감사합니다. Thank you. 그리고 우리 서기부 장관께도 우리가 세계적인 정유 기술을 가지고 있으니까 완벽한 시공을 해서 여기서 나오는 그 석유가 더 다른 그 기술보다 더 뛰어나게 해서 많이 더 쓸 수 있는 그런 좋은 그 석유를 생산하도록 직원들하고 품질에 대해서 엄청 어제 회의하고 앞으로도 더 좋은 해외 정유수를 만들도록 하겠습니다.
Additionally, he would like to address that apart from the development and the investment in Abuja, he has a great interest in improving the gas and oil sectors as well. Recently, we are already engaged in the project for Wike and the Kaduna refinery rehabilitation. So his goal is to complete the project within a time period with a quality, so that you can proud of your product to be the top tier production from this country. So he is willing to support all that kind of effort in Nigeria immediately. As he can do whatever.
Look at the owner here.
Right.
So
We'll pay consequences.
so that let's not discuss his area. Try not affect what I want. So when you go there, you discuss frustration.
Your brother, what will you
Very good. Thank you so much.
자기는 아닌데 얘기 나서.
Let me just add, to be with my brother, the Minister of FCT, so that when you come in, you won't have any difficulty coming in. And I also know that they has the capacity, you know, to do whatever you say. And that is why I decided to come ahead. And I was warning your chairman that people should come early because he came to the office specifically to see you. He had a very tight schedule, but he came specifically, you know, to see because of the importance he himself attached to your own visit. So my own is that, just like what he has said, you have capacity, already demonstrating it, you have capacity to, you know, work whatever commitments that you make here. And Nigeria is looking forward to, you know, seeing that, you know, in the coming months. So thank you very much. I look forward to seeing you guys in my office.
일단 뭐 장관님뿐만 아니라 일단 대우가 미팅을 요청한 거에 대해서 흔쾌히 수락한 이유는 대우의 능력을 이미 여지껏 봐왔고 대우가 뭔가 여기서 약속한 게 있으면 꼭 지켜주는 모습을 봐왔기 때문에 이런 미팅에서 또 그러한 시간을 낼 수 있었고 너무 감사하고 또 다시 한번 또 뵙고
마지막으로 한 말씀을 더 한다면은 베트남도 우리가 처음에는 들어가서 뭔가 했지만은 제가 인수했을 때는 직원이 직원이 30명밖에 없었어요. 근데 지금 150명에서 한 200명 정도 되거든. 베트남 비나 대우. 근데 그제 회의 중에 나이지리아도 우리가 여기에서 우리 한국 직원이 많이 있는 게 아닌 나이지리아 사람들을 우리 정 직원으로 많이 뽑아가지고 여기 있는 기술자들도 우리가 양성을 시킬 생각을 가지고 있습니다.
Finally, he would like to express that complying to your comment on the employment, he has a very positive experience in Vietnam also. Once we just get into the country, we got just only tens of employees in the company only, but now we have a lot of Vietnamese employees created already. So that kind of same schematic approach is going to be executed here. Once he come here in this country,
In Abuja.
Nigerian employment is going to be improved. Secondly, also he just committed to do a qualified training to your people here in Nigeria. So that is going to be the capacity building of your people.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. So, can we have a good project? Yes. A good photograph.